Good morning, students. Today we will learn chapter 3, Computer Memory. Computer memory. Memory is very much like our brain as it is used to store data and instructions. Computer memory is the storage space where data is to be processed and instructions needed for processing are stored. That means, like human beings, we are keeping everything in our mind. Our mind is what? Our memory space. Similarly, computer also need one storage space where it has to be store data, information, program and everything, and that storage space is called computer's memory. Now the memory are of two type, primary memory and secondary memory. So कंप्यूटर को जैसे हम सारी चीज़ों को अपनी माइंड में स्टोर करते हैं, वैसे ही कंप्यूटर डेटा को, इंफॉर्मेशंस को, प्रोग्राम्स को, सॉफ्टवेयर्स को, हर चीज़ को कहाँ स्टोर करता है? मेमोरी, कंप्यूटर की मेमोरी में. Primary memory. Primary memory is the main memory of the computer system. Accessing data from primary memory is faster because it is an internal memory of the computer. The primary memory is most volatile, which means data in primary memory does not exist if it is not saved when a power failure occurs. Two types of primary memory are RAM and ROM. Primary memory is already installed or inbuilt with the computer system. CPU directly access data and information for processing from primary memory. And primary memory is very fast, but the storage space is very low. So primary memory doesn't store data for permanently. It stores data when data are required for CPU for doing the processing work. And when we switch off the computer, then everything whatever we have stored in primary memory will lost. That means computer's primary memory is volatile memory. That means everything whatever we have written erased when we switch off the computer. मतलब प्राइमरी मेमोरी क्या होती है? कंप्यूटर की मेन मेमोरी होती है. प्राइमरी मेमोरी कंप्यूटर के साथ जुड़ी हुई होती है. जब सीपीयू डेटा कुछ प्रोसेसिंग करता है, किसी भी प्रोग्राम को एग्जीक्यूट करता है, तो उसके लिए उसको जो डेटास को और इंस्ट्रक्शंस की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है वो कहाँ से लेता है? प्राइमरी मेमोरी से लेता है. प्राइमरी मेमोरी बहुत फास्ट होती है, बट इसमें स्टोरेज कैपेसिटी क्या होती है? बहुत कम होती है. प्राइमरी मेमोरी डेटा को परमानेंटली स्टोर नहीं करता है. जब तक सीपीयू प्रोग्राम को एग्जीक्यूट करता है तब तक ही प्राइमरी मेमोरी डेटा को स्टोर करता है. जैसे ही हम कंप्यूटर को ऑफ करते हैं, जो भी हमने प्राइमरी मेमोरी में स्टोर किया है वो सारा क्या होता है? इरेज हो जाता है. इसीलिए हम प्राइमरी मेमोरी को वॉलेटाइल मेमोरी कहते हैं. नाउ द टू टाइप्स ऑफ प्राइमरी मेमोरी आर रैम एंड रोम. सी रैम. RAM, also known as random access memory. It stores the data which the user currently uses, or as we say, it stores the data temporarily in it. RAM needs power or electricity to work. When the computer power is turned off, then all the data in it will be erased automatically. This is a circuit which have its separate space or slot in motherboard. This allows the computer to run the software faster. As I told that primary memory stores data till the CPU is doing processing work or the system is on, getting power. So RAM is what? That primary memory which store data temporary for CPU's processing work. Or RAM needs power. When we switch off the computer, then everything written in RAM will lost or erased. Automatically it erase. That means it erase everything for keeping memory free for storing new data and informations for the next process. And RAM slot is given in motherboard, and there we fix the RAM. See the students, this is the figure of RAM. So RAM क्या होता है? RAM मतलब होता है रैंडम एक्सेस मेमोरी. अरे रैम जो होता है वो डाटा को स्टोर करता है, लेकिन टेम्पररी स्टोर करता है। जब हम सिस्टम को ऑन करते हैं तो सीपीयू डाटा को कहाँ से लेता है? रैम, रैंडम एक्सेस मेमोरी से लेता है। जैसे ही हम सिस्टम को ऑफ करते हैं रैम से डेटा इरेज हो जाता है, ऑटोमेटिकली रैम से डेटा इरेज हो जाता है। इसलिए इरेज होता है क्योंकि रैम की कैपेसिटी ज़्यादा नहीं होती है। अगर सीपीयू को नेक्स्ट प्रोग्राम को एग्जीक्यूट करना है तो उसे फिर से मेमोरी की रिक्वायरमेंट होगी। तो मेमोरी क्लीन इसलिए होती है बिकॉज फॉर द नेक्स्ट प्रोसेसिंग वर्क, जो भी उसको नया प्रोग्राम एग्जीक्यूट करना है उसके लिए वो उस मेमोरी को फिर से यूज़ करेगा। ठीक है। रैम का स्लॉट जो होता है वो मदरबोर्ड में दिया होता है, वहाँ पे रैम क्या करते हैं, फिक्स करते हैं उसमें रैम को। नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज रोम। रोम known as read-only memory. As the word refers, mainly it can only read the data which is stored in it. That means informations which is stored in ROM we can only read, we cannot modify. Means we cannot delete, we cannot change. That's why it is called read-only memory. This memory is mainly used to store BIOS. BIOS means basic input output system file. The work of BIOS is what? BIOS load operating system from hard disk to main memory. So when we switch on the computer, then computer access ROM, read only memory, and it call BIOS, basic input output system, and BIOS load operating system from hard disk to main memory. So ROM is used to store BIOS and other configuration files of computer software. Configuration file means it's library file, help file, instructions file, all stored in ROM, read-only memory. Read-only memory is permanent memory. That means data does not erased when we switch off the computer. It is stored in ROM permanently. सो इट इज़ कॉल्ड नॉन वॉलेटाइल मेमोरी। मतलब क्या होता है कि रीड ओनली मेमोरी क्या है? जहाँ पे हम सिर्फ डेटास को या इन्फॉर्मेशंस को रीड कर सकते हैं बट उसको हम चेंज नहीं कर सकते। रोम क्या करता है? रोम बायोस को स्टोर करता है। बायोस मैंने आपको बताया था, बायोस क्या होता है? बेसिक इनपुट आउटपुट सिस्टम होता है। बायोस का काम क्या करता है? बूटिंग करना। बूटिंग मतलब बायोस ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम को हार्ड डिस्क से मेन मेमोरी में डालता है। ठीक है। तो जैसे ही हम कंप्यूटर को ऑन करते हैं कंप्यूटर रोम मेमोरी को कॉल करता है और रोम से वो किसको कॉल करता है? बायोस को। ठीक। तो बायोस कहाँ पे स्टोर होता है? रीड ओनली मेमोरी में। इसके साथ साथ जो हम अदर सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉल करते हैं उन सब की लाइब्रेरी फाइल, हेल्प फाइल जो होती है वो कहाँ पे जाके स्टोर होती है? बायोस में। इसलिए बायोस जो होता है वो क्या होता है? रीड ओनली मेमोरी होता है, ताकि हम जो सॉफ्टवेयर की मेन फाइल्स है उसको हम डिलीट या चेंज ना कर सकें। ठीक है। और ये परमानेंट मेमोरी होती है। कंप्यूटर ऑफ करने से भी इसमें जो भी डेटा स्टोर्ड है वो रहता है, इरेज नहीं होता। नाउ द मेनली 3 टाइप्स ऑफ रोम्स आर PROM, EPROM, EEPROM. Now see the measurement units of memory. First is bit. A bit is a single 0 or 1 on its own. That means bit is what? Single one digit. Either it may be 0 or 1. A group of 4 bits together is called nibble. Like 1, 0, 1, 0. 4 bits. So 4 bit group of 4 bit is called one nibble. A group of 8 bit together is called a byte. And this is one of the main unit of measurement in all of computing. 8 bits. See 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. 8 bits, group of 8 bits called one byte, and we measure the computer memory in terms of bytes. See, 1 byte equals to 8 bits. 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. How many bits are there? 8 bits. And the group of 8 bit is called one byte. 1 byte equals to 8 bit. And 1024 byte make 1 kilobyte. Or we say in 1 kilobyte how many bytes are there? 1024 bytes. Similarly 1 megabyte, in 1 megabyte how many kilobytes are there? 1024 kilobytes. In 1 gigabyte how many megabytes are there? 1024 megabytes. In 1 terabyte, how many gigabytes are there? 1024 gigabytes. That means from 8 bits, 1 byte form. 1024 bytes is equals to 1 kilobyte. 1024 kilobyte is equals to 1 megabyte. 1024 megabyte is equals to 1 gigabyte, and 1024 gigabyte is equals to 1 terabyte. Now the secondary storage devices. As we know that primary memory is very fast, but its storage capacity is very low. We cannot store huge amount of data in primary memory. So for storing the large amount of data, we need another memory device, and that is called secondary memory devices. And the one drawback also of primary memory is that we cannot keep a primary memory with us from one place to other place. Okay, but secondary memory we can keep with us, and we can take it from anywhere with us. That is what secondary memory devices. Primary memories are very costly. We cannot purchase. So primary memory is very costly. We cannot easily purchase primary memory, but secondary memory easily we can purchase it. Okay, so now see what is secondary memory devices. These usually have large storage capacity. That means we can store huge amount of data, information, program in secondary storage devices, and they store data permanently. Permanently means for long term. It is stored data permanently. That means what? It is not erased. They can be both internal or external. Like hard disk is what? Internal secondary storage, and the pen drive, CDs, they are what? External secondary storage devices. And they include the hard disk, compact disk, drive, and USB storage devices. Now the characteristics of secondary memory. It is non-volatile. That means data not erased when we switch off the computer. It retains data when power is switched off. It is large capacity to the tune of terabyte. That means up to the terabyte of data we can store in secondary memory. It is cheaper as compared to primary memory. As I told, primary memory is very costly, but secondary memory is cheaper. We can easily purchase. Then the types of secondary storage. A storage device is a device that is used to store the information such as hard disk drive, flash drive, floppy drive, and the tape drives. These are what examples of secondary storage devices. In our next class, we will learn each of them in detail. And today's explanation, now I am ending here. Thank you, students.